in my rewatch, I had forgotten about Garrison coming home from basic training and the fact that Meri wasn't there because no one told her it was happening. She explains in the interview that she was sitting at her house just working, and she did not know that everybody else was at Janelle's house for this big barbecue. And it's just crazy to me because I remember that there was a little bit after this, Maddie gives birth. Well, say like 6 months after this, Maddie gives birth. And there's all the kerfuffle over Meri not being at that. And that's a little bit more complicated of a situation. But in this case, Garrison comes home and everyone is there. Christine, Janelle, Robin, all of the kids, Cody's barbecuing, and it looks like the front porch. It looks like, I mean, unless I'm somehow delusional, they're barbecuing in front of Janelle's garage. And Janelle and Meri, I guess, just didn't hear them or see them. Now, my initial thought was, who should have been the one to tell Meri that it was happening? And I think that when they frame this, because they just have Meri, that's the outfit. She's talking to the camera. No one else is with her. She just says, I don't know, somehow I just missed the memo. And my first thought is her husband should be responsible for this. Now, I think that she probably kind of blamed everyone. I mean, if I was in that position, I'd feel a little bit like nobody thought of me. But in the episode before this, they talked to her about the fact that she shows up late to things. She leaves early. She's on her phone. It's possible that they just thought she was running late or had chosen not to come and didn't want to make a big deal out of it. But I feel like, one, they just glossed over this. This wasn't a conversation. This was not like what happened with Maddie where there was this additional conversation. The interviewers didn't even ask anybody else. They didn't ask her BFF Robin or her supposed husband Cody or Janelle or Christine. They didn't ask any of them like what happened. It was just Meri. She had to kind of carry the whole blunt of it. And in thinking about it, my frustration comes back to it should have been her husband. It should have been her husband, the man that she committed to. And remember, when she married Cody, there were no other wives. They planned on having other wives. They got married with the idea that they would have other wives. But when she joined this covenant, it was just the two of them. And this man, this is after the catfishing thing. If you don't kind of remember where it is in the timeline, it's after the catfishing incident when Cody was saying, yes, he did want to reconcile, but, and then he'd always have some excuse. She's pushing too hard, or he's just not ready, or he just needs time. And now we know in season 19, she has shared that there was this list, this mythical list. And as she did things, there would be new lists. The goalpost kept moving, all of that. So I'm sure that there was a list. Her and Janelle had gone to therapy at this point. But my core issue is it should have been him. He should be the one who looks around and goes, oh, a wife is missing. Now, it would have been nice if Janelle or Christine had noticed. Now, I put a little bit more. Robin was supposed to be her best friend. She was supposed to be looking out for her. Where was Robin in all of this? Especially because we know that later on, Robin was really pushing that Meri couldn't leave the family. Cody had to reconcile with her and all of that. But it really comes back to Cody and the fact that there is not a snowball's chance that he ever was going to reconcile with her. And he knew it. And he didn't care. And leaving her out of Garrison's homecoming was just part of it.